Yu-Gi-Oh! An incredibly complex card game with tens of thousands of cards. However, what if each set was separated from the rest of the massive card pool and your choices when building a deck were extremely limited? In this series, in order to learn Yu-Gi-Oh! From the ground up, I will be embarking on an adventure through the history of the card game with Jeexx. In each episode, we will have access to all the cards in a select product, and using only the cards in that product, both of us will build a deck before playing a best of 3 match to determine the winner of the episode. We will move in a chronological order in the series, and with each new episode, we will forget the cards of the past in order to experience something brand new. We hope you enjoyed this adventure through Yu-Gi-Oh! And its evolution with us. Welcome to the historic Yu-Gi-Oh! Learning journey. What is up, ladies and fellas, and welcome back to the historic Yu-Gi-Oh! Learning journey. And right off the bat, sorry for missing last week. So my voice is mostly recovered now, but unfortunately we had to, or decided to skip last week since I was sick with the Rona and my throat was on fire and I could not produce any voice out of my for multiple days. So I was just like, it wouldn't have been enjoyable for me, Jeexx, or anyone watching. So we decided to, hey, let's just skip this and let's do it again next week. But now we are back to a regular schedule, and this time it is time for another structure deck episode, but this time we're doing things a little bit different. So I think we mentioned it last time that we're instead trying to do a starter versus a structure deck. So we're taking the 2009 version of the 5D starter deck. It has a lot of similar cards to the 2008 one, but it's just a tad bit more interesting, which is why we decided to skip right into this one. And pitting that against the Zombie World structure deck that came out about a year ago at this point in time. Since it is a very good deck still, and it'll be just interesting to see like this sort of old school structure deck versus a new school starter deck. And we didn't do Zombie World back then because a lot of the decks around it were like, it basically worked as a silver bullet against those. I mean, at this point, like most decks will have some graveyard synergy, so even in this episode there will be some silver bullet stuff there, but it shouldn't be nearly as bad as it would have been then. But that lengthy intro out of the way, I'll be piloting the 5D starter deck, and Jeexx will be piloting the Zombie World. So let's take a look at what we are working with, and I will try my hardest to not make it too long, because you know how I am. There will be a lot of cards here that we have already seen, since it is a starter deck. Saber Source, a nice beat stick, Dragon Dwelling in the Cave, a 2k wall there as well. The first tuner that we have here is Road Synchron, which is a level 4 tuner. Decent stats, but when you use it as a synchro material for the synchro of a monster other than Road Warrior, it is instead a level 2 tuner. And if this card attacks at the end of the damage step, you increase its level by 1. So it can be a level 5, a level 3, level 4, or level 2. So some modularity there, which is pretty nice. Funny enough, there's a power tuner that is not actually a tuner. Goblin Attack Force, obviously we've seen it before as well. Very good, just beat stick and just a attack position wall. Penguin Soldier also returns from, I think the only time we saw this was in the Joey starter deck when Jeexx piloted it. So obviously very good. On flip, you can target up to 2 monsters on the field and return those to the hand. It can target itself. If it's not being destroyed by battle with the effect as well, so you can use it to. You can reuse it as well. You can make it your opponent just lose resources. It's just a very good tempo card. Sasuke Samurai, also with him before. Sorry. At the start of damage step, you pop a monster if it's in face down defense position with the effect without flipping it up. And when you see some cards that are in the zombie structure deck, you'll see that this is very good. Stuff like Saber Build, Discola, also with Sin. Some new, like, very good cards. Quillbolt Hedgehog, if it's in your graveyard, you can special summon it by banish when it leaves the field, but you must control a tuner to activate the effect. Obviously very good for synchro plays and just swarming. Junk Synchron might be the best card in the deck. It's definitely one of the best monsters for sure. A level 3 warrior tuner. When normal summoned, you can target a level 2 or level monster in your graveyard to spell summon it in defense position but negate its effects. This is just your way of getting into your premier level 5 that we'll see in a little bit. Skull Angel on flip draws a card, also a level 2, so it can be summoned with Jeexx Synchron. So pretty good on that since it refuels your hand. Sonic Chick can be used to wall some things, but unfortunately in this matchup in particular, I don't think it'll actually be that great since as we'll see. Airbellum, your final tuner option here. Oh, I guess Magna Drago as well, but Airbellum, a level 3, 1600 attack. If it directly attacks your opponent and inflicts spell damage, you discard a card from your opponent hand at random. Galahand is a awkward version of, like, I think Steamroider was the card that it gains attack when it attacks and it loses attack when it is attacked, but it has even more extreme things. But it can protect itself, and it has a decent attack stat by default. As for the spell traps, Rush Recklessly makes its return. Giant Trunade also obviously very good. Tribute to the Doomed, obviously very good. Just pinpoint removal for anything that you might need. Creature Swap will be pretty important for a couple specific cards that we'll cover. Desynchro and Twister are interesting. Twister is only for face-up spells, but in this case it actually might come up. Synchro Boost, more modulation available for you if you need it. Comes Emergence Goal is pretty good for X-Sabers, but I don't know if we have enough X-Sabers to actually just be able to justify playing it. Dust Tornado, more back row popping Magic Drain to actually prevent the spells from going off in the first place. Reggae Break, the trap equivalent of Tribute to the Doomed, where you can just pop everything, but obviously it being a trap instead of a normal spell means you can use it during your opponent's turn. Scrap Iron Scarecrow to stop a single monster basically from attacking, since you can just keep it pinned down. Whisper Ruin, more pinpoint removal. So the removal tools are actually pretty good. And now the important thing here, the Synchro lineup. So we have a level 8, level 5, and a level 7. And the level 8 is a Road Warrior, which needs specifically Road Synchro, which is the level 4 that we looked at. 3000 attacks, so very big, but it also needs 2 or more non-tuner monsters. So you need at least 3 monsters in total, which obviously is a lot. Once per turn, you can spell summon a level 2 or lower warrior or machine type monster from your deck. So pretty good at thinning your deck if you need something like Sasuke Samurai for the occasion. It's gonna be pretty good. So a very good card, but gonna be very hard to get out. Junk Warrior at level 5 needs Synchron and 1 more non-tuner monster, so just by normaling Junk Synchron and getting something out of your grave, you can make this. And if it's Synchro summoned, it gains attack equal to the total attack of all level 2 or lower monsters you currently control. Otherwise, it's 2300, which unfortunately I feel like this is going to be an insane detriment to us, and you'll see when we take a look at the other deck why. And finally, X-Saber Airbellum, a level 7 with a pitiful 2200 attack. This thing is so tiny. Generic though, although it needs 1 tuner, 1 more non-tuners, and when it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, while have 4 more cards in hand, so you place 1 random card from the hand on the top of their deck. So a decent effect, but it's just so small, which is pretty unfortunate. But let's take a look at the structure deck, a zombie world. So right off the bat, Red Eye is a zombie dragon, the sort of a big boss monster of the deck. 2400 attack, 2000 defense. This defense stat line is very important, keep this in mind, which can be tribute summoned in attack position by tributing a 1 zombie monster. And when it destroys a zombie monster by battle into your graveyard, you can spell summon that zombie monster on your side of the field. So basically a Goyo Guardian effect for zombies. Paladin of the Cursed Dragon, a 1900 beast stick, so very good. Level 4 zombie, also once per turn you can target a level 4 or lower zombie monster in your opponent's graveyard that was destroyed by battle. It doesn't have to be this turn, just as long as it was destroyed by battle, and spell summon it to your side of the field as well. So very good effect on a card fit. Sorry. Very good stats. And this is why I wanted you to pay attention to the defense stat line Pyramid Turtle. So it has the regular recruiter effect. When it's destroyed by battle and sent to a graveyard, you can spell summon a zombie monster from your deck. But instead of the attribute recruiters that were 1500 or less attack, and it has to be an attack, this can special summon a zombie monster with 2000 or less defense from your deck and in any position. So Pyramid Turtle can bring out a zombie dragon, which is terrifying. Masakiyoshi is a decent beast. But Spirit Reaper, we've seen a billion times at this point, just an insanely annoying wall. And Ryukaki, a level 6 zombie, same stat line as Zombie Dragon, and yeah, 2000 defense, so this can also be brought out. And at the end of the damage step, if it's Battle Line Warrior Spellcaster monster, destroy the monster. And yeah, most of our deck consists of warriors, so this is an insanely good silver bullet for that. Also important, Zombie Dragon and Ryukaki both have 2400 attack, which is 100 points more than Junk Warrior. So yeah, that's fun. Myriad Might is an interesting this is like a side deck card. I think this has also been like relevant in Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! I think I heard like mention of it. You discard it to graveyard the target a fiend or zombie monster your opponent controls and take control of it until the end phase, which is obviously a very good effect. And probably the final like very relevant monster is Zombie Master, 1800 attack. This is why what I was alluding to when I talked about Sonic Check, which like this breakpoint in attack is just very annoying to deal with. And also it has an effect where once per turn you can send a monster from your hand to a graveyard to target a level 4 or lower zombie monster in either graveyard to special summon it. And the Zombie Master obviously has to be some of the fields to activate and resolve the effect. Then for the spell trap lineup, Zombie World, the name of the deck. Field spell all monsters in the field and the graveyards become zombie monster, and neither player can tribute summon any monsters except for zombies. The first part is much more relevant here, obviously, since we don't really have anything that we would want to be tributed summoning. There is the level 5 with 2500 attack, which is a good stat line, but already it was a stretch to maybe run it, but facing something like this, I don't think we'll be seeing that. Cold Wave makes its return, obviously a very powerful card. And then I think we've seen a card of safe return before, but not in the context of a deck that actually can use it. Like there are so many ways to bring stuff out of the graveyards here. Jeexx having access to this card is so insane. This is, if you just look in Modern Yu-Gi-Oh, you just look at cards ever printed in Yu-Gi-Oh! Card of Safe Return is in the top 5 most broken cards ever printed in Yu-Gi-Oh! With stuff like Painful Choice and Graceful Charity, stuff like that. Like Card of Safe Return. When a monster is spell summoned from the graveyard, you can draw a card. It's not mandatory. You can decide to do it. It is a when and not an if effect though, but actually, no, that doesn't matter since it's not mandatory, yeah. And it's not once per turn. You got 3 of these. You draw 3 every time. It's disgusting. Creature swap also here. I don't know if it's as relevant for Jeexx as it is for us, because we need to deal with Zombie Dragon and Ryukaki somehow. Book of Life, obviously insanely good. It's a Monster Reborn for zombies, where you also rid your opponent of resources. Terraforming is there to get back or get Zombie World more consistently. Pot of Avarice, we've seen also many times. Field Barriers there for additional protection. Soul Taker to pop some monsters. Card Destruction, obviously, for reshuffling your hand and also getting stuff in the grave. So very good spell lineup. Dust Tornado also here. Bottomless Trap Hole as an additional removal tool in the trap lineup. Magical Arm Shield, Waboku, also pretty decent as well. So a lot of things here. While I do think that this is like the closest we'll get for a starter deck versus a structure deck, I still do think that we have our work cut out for us. Like in the episode, I just feel like the Zombie World structure deck has just a lot more cohesion and just a more like consistent game plan, but it'll still be interesting to see what we can cook up for the matchup. So hopefully you enjoyed the set breakdown, and we'll see you in the deck building section next. Sorry, it's been a week, so I'm a little bit rusty, but yeah, see you in the deck building section.
Okay, gamers, what is up, YouTube? Today we're gonna be playing Zombie World in the middle lane. No, I can't do that. How the fuck did Saikuno start his intros back in the day? I don't remember anymore. Forget about that. So we're gonna be doing some Zombie World. And Zombie World is a structure deck that came out in like early 5Ds, like extremely early. Like it was, I think, before the first set even came out. I'm not exactly 100% sure on that right now, but it's fairly old at this point. And in comparison to the other deck, which is I think starter deck 2009, I think it's a little archaic in like what it can do because it doesn't have synchros, it doesn't have extra plays, but it does have some of the best zombie cards that like ever came out. And like with the exception, of course, the best ones that came out way later, like Unizombie and yeah. But let's not talk about those for now. Starting off, we have Marionette Mite. Marionette Mite came out a while ago. It's arguably it's a hand trap, but it's more like a card that you can just activate from your hand on your turn. And has the effect of you can discard this card to the graveyard from and then target one fiend or zombie monster your opponent controls. Take control of that target until the end phase. Now you might be wondering, but there's no yeah. That's what you might be wondering. But you see, my answer to that is Zombie World makes every single card your opponent controls and in the graveyard a zombie monster. Think about that. So Marionette Mite is basically gonna yoink anything in the game. Just think about that for a bit. Then we have Paladin the Cursed Dragon, which is the same thing. If you have Zombie World out on the field, you can use Paladin the Cursed Dragon to basically run over anything in the game and then just special summon it from the graveyard to your side of the field. It's pretty good. It's pretty okay. And then we have Pyramid Turtle. Pyramid Turtle is a honestly disgusting ass card. Like, this card is one of the weirdest design choices they've ever made. So you know how there's a lot of cards in the game that can special summon like earth types, fire types, or attributes, or anything like that. Usually those say 1,500 or less attack. Pyramid Turtle has the benefit of being a defense-based monster, kind of. I don't know how to put that. Yeah, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one zombie monster with 2,000 or less defense from your deck. And the next one we have in our deck is a Red Eye Zombie Dragon. You can tribute this card in attack position by tributing one zombie monster. When this card destroys a zombie monster by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon that zombie monster. Again, Zombie World turns everything into a zombie, okay? We've already gone over this, okay? And you can get this out using Pyramid Turtle when Pyramid Turtle dies, and that's kind of a big deal. It's pretty good overall, I would say. Then Spirit Reaper. Spirit Reaper is a defensive wall once again, and it cannot be destroyed by battle. After resolving a card effect that targets this face-up card, destroy this card. So it's fairly fragile, but it's still indestructible in battle. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct attack, discard one random card from their hand. Pain. Zombie Master. Zombie Master is a card we could play a while ago, but it did not come up because we had no other zombies. Once per turn, you can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard, and then target one level 4 or lower zombie monster in either graveyard, and special summon that target. This card must be face up on the field to activate and to resolve this effect. That's a pretty good effect. I don't think I need to elaborate on why having a monster reborn for any level 4 or lower zombie monster is good, especially when every single card in the graveyard will be a zombie monster if a zombie world is out on the field. It's good. It's good. It's a good card. Book of Life. Book of Life allows you to basically monster reborn a zombie, call the hunted or whatever the fuck, from your graveyard. And it's good. I don't have anything else to say. It's just reanimation in a zombie deck, okay? Call of the Mummy. This is a kind of mediocre card. It allows you to special summon or Cyber Dragon a zombie from your hand, basically. Simple as. Card Destruction for graveyard setup. I've talked about this card multiple times before in the past when it's come up in like any set you hit with Monster Reborn in it. It's good for reanimation strats, which, in case you've missed it, this is a reanimator deck. Like I've talked about way back in episode 1. We even have like cards that specifically support reanimation, such as Card of Safe Return. Card of Safe Return having the effect of when a monster is special summoned from your graveyard, you can draw one card. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good effect. Then we have Cold Wave. Cold Wave is a deck card that basically says neither player can play the game. We've already had this appear multiple times as well. I don't know why they printed this card again, but yeah. Pot of Avarice. Pot of Avarice allows you to recycle 5 monsters from the graveyard and draw 2 cards. It's pretty good. Soul Taker for removal, because I need that. Terraforming, because I need my 4th copy of Zombie World. And Bottomless Trap Hole, because I need ways to deal with Nitro Warrior. Is it Nitro Warrior? No, it's Turbo Warrior, right? Is it Nitro? No, it's neither of those. It's Warrior, yeah. I don't know which one it is right now. It doesn't matter. A Road Warrior. Yeah, it's a Road Warrior. Yeah. And then we have a Vocal. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry about that. I seem to have be coming down with something. And then we have the side deck. It doesn't really contain much of anything. Another copy of Might. another zombie dragon, Ryukoki. If we decide to pivot out of zombie world for some reason, I have a Ryukoki here as a target for Pyramid Turtle, so I can use this to basically run over any warriors in the game or spellcasters in the game. And then another copy of Spirit Reaper, more called Mummies, Cold Waves, Proud Avarice. Now this is an actual tech card, target one face monster on the field, and its original attack becomes halved until the end of this turn. Basically just allows me to combat trick over anything. More terraformings if I want 6 copies of Zombie Roll, if I want to do the exact opposite of Ryukoki. And then we have Bottomless Trap Hole and Mabuku. I know this was kind of a lightning round, but I think this deck is fairly self-explanatory and there's nothing much to go into detail. We've seen all of these cards in previous, almost all of these cards in previous sets, and I've already even used most of these cards in previous sets. So hopefully the games go well, and hopefully it'll be a fun time. Anyway, good luck with the games.
Alrighty, and guys and gals, welcome back in. Here's what we're gonna be playing today. So yeah, I can't be playing 40 cards. You know me. That's just my brand at this point. But yeah, let's take a look at the deck and see what we are working with. So starting off with our tuners, we have 2 Road Synchron, 3 Junk Synchron, and 2 X-Saber Airbellum. I have a third copy of both of my other tuners in the site in case I feel like they're I need more. But yeah, we're starting with 7. Road Synchron is here. It can be also our level 2 tuner, which might be important for stuff like Gaia Knight, the Force of Earth, which actually wasn't in the deck, but we'll cover that when we get to the synchros. So we can use that to go in that as well. But for the most part, it's for the miracle play where we somehow manage to get something like 2 level 2s on the field, as well as Road Synchron, to go into Road Warrior, which is our big monster. Then we have the Junk Synchron are here, basically just to get into Junk Warrior. This will probably be our most consistent play when it comes to synchros. But also if by some chance we have an opportunity and we want to go into Herbellum, the problem there is that it's smaller than Junk Warrior. If we get something with Synchron and then we can go into Hedgehog, then we can actually get Herbellum on the field with Junk Synchron as well. But the more relevant way of actually going into Herbellum is Dragon Dwelling at the Cave or Goblin Attack Force being on the field, and then us just getting Herbellum on the field. So then we can go into Herbellum. Air and Herbellum, funny actually. As for the level 4s non-tuners that we have 3 Dragon Dwelling in the Cave, just decent attack stat for being a 2k wall, so it's just a very good way of walling out Jeexx. Since I think the only things that he has to beat over a 2k wall are actually Zombie Dragon and Ryukaki. There were some other tribute monster, but I don't think we're going to be seeing them. And the Goblin Attack Force, also more of a wall here. We'll just summon this in attack and probably not want to swing into it. We'll get to that when we go to our remove tools, but a set Parent Turtle in the context of this episode is terrifying. Because he has so many options with that, because he can... of Pyramid Turtle, he can get another Pyramid Turtle. He doesn't need to even get it into attack, so he's not even taking damage if he wants to, but also he can just go into Vampire Dragon or Ryukaki, and then we need to deal with those, which is... you'll notice that for the most part, dealing with Vampire Dragon and Ryukaki is going to be the number 1 priority in our deck, for sure, and preventing them from hitting the field. But yeah, Goblin Attack Force is just a good beat stick if we need it as well. Quillbolt Hedgehog is going to be our extender, our way of actually doing multiple synchro plays, because without Quillbolt Hedgehog, the only actually realistic synchro that we have is Junk Warrior, but Quillbolt Hedgehog is the card that will allow us to maybe even go into stuff like Herbellum and Road Warrior. In the graveyard, you can just special summon it if you have a tuner, but it gets banished when it leaves the field for the next time. Other level 2s that we have a 3 of Penguin Soldier. This just at least gets a 2 for 1. If it gets beaten over, if Jeexx has 2 monsters, we can bounce both of them into his hand. If we can flip summon it, we can bounce it back to our hand and also set Jeexx back a turn and get to reuse it. It's just a very good level 2 that gives you a lot of tempo. 2 Sasuke Samurai. I have a third one in the side deck. This is still this was something that was going back and forth a lot. But in the end, I decided to go with this ratio because, as you can see, with 43 cards, our deck space is very tight. But Sasuke Samurai is here basically to exclusively deal with 2 cards, and those are the 2 cards that Jeexx would want to set, and those are Spirit Reaper and what's his face? Pyramid Turtle. Because we can beat over Pyramid Turtle, but we do not want him to be getting those fetches from his deck. And Sasuke Samurai destroys it with non-combat damage, so he doesn't get the effect of. And then, obviously, Spirit Reaper is just really hard to get rid of, so having a way to deal with it without using our actual removal from our spell trap lineup is pretty darn nice. So yeah. Final monster, we have 3 of Skull Angel. This is just a level 2 that replaces itself with a card on flip. So it's a level 2. We can use it with Junk Synchron to go into Junk Warrior or other synchros as well with Bolt Hedgehog and stuff like that. And it buys us a turn and it gets us a body on the field. It gets us a card back. It's just overall a very good one. The big problem that you'll notice when we get to even our synchros is the thing that I'm most afraid of with this deck is the punching power, because we do not have a lot of power apart from literally Road Warrior. So for our spell trap lineup, we have a 3 off a rush recklessly, and that's because of what I just said, because stuff like a Junk Warrior not being able to beat over his big beat sticks that are 2400, obviously Rukaki will then 1400 anyway, or kill it anyway, but not being able to beat over stuff like Zombie Dragon is very hard and will make winning very hard, so that's what we want, all the proper attack boosting that we can get. So we have Tribute to Doomed. This can be used to discard anything from our hand to be then used with stuff like a Junk Synchro, where we'll get a Quillbolt Hedgehog in the grave to be used later as well. And this can just be used to get rid of his big things or his set things, because unless he wants to try to bait us, there is no other card he wants to be setting in his deck than Spirit Reaper and Pyramid Turtle, and we need to get rid of those things. I'll cover a right gig break here as well. It's literally the same thing as Tribute to Doom, but it can target any card and not just monster, and it's a trap, so we can also use it on Jeexx's turn. So can't be used immediately, but I would still say that it's a little bit better, but it basically serves the same functionality. But this can also be used to pop stuff like Card of Safe Return, because we do not want him drawing cards with that. Then we have a giant Trunate and a second one in the side deck as well. This is something that I also was a little bit like thinking about a little bit, since stuff like Card of Safe Return, we really don't want for him to have in his hand. But the problem here is that Twister is for stuff that's already on the field, and he has access to Bottomless Trap Hole. So if we go into a play where we, like, let's say we commit, okay, our normal summon Junk Synchron, we summon back Skull Angel, then we get Quillbolt from Grave, and then we use all of that to go into a Synchro like Herbellum, and then he Bottomless Trap Holes that. We just spend so many resources and not gotten anything out of that. So Giant Tuna is basically like when we want to make that big push, we can use this to bounce all his stuff back into his hand. And especially like with stuff like Herbellum, then when the stuff gets bounced back into his hand, we can then use it to set him back a turn by him having to actually redraw the card. A single creature swap, and this is here for only Rukaki and what's his face? Vampire Dragon. We can take something with Spirit Reaper and pop it with this, but then we just be giving him monsters, so it's not really practical. We have ways of dealing with Spirit Reaper. We can even use something like Rush Recklessly to get rid of it if need be. But this is basically here because without Rush, we can't beat over Vampire Dragon. But the thing is also, like, if we get Vampire Dragon, it'll be very hard for Jeexx to actually deal with it, since even his zombie world isn't on the field. All of his stuff he's going to be playing is zombies. So we can just summon them back with Vampire Dragon. So this is for that card specifically, and Ryukaki if we need that, because obviously it's 1/1s at least with all of our stuff, because basically all of it is warriors. Then we have, sorry, I'm going really slow. I'll try to speed up. My bad. 3 of Magic Rain, mostly here for Zombie World and Card of Safe Return, because those cards just generate so much value for him. So if we can prevent them from going off, then that's going to be obviously very good. Regular Prey I already covered. 2 Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Oh yeah, I already also forgot to mention second giant Trunade in the side deck. Third Scrap Iron Scarecrow. I can't talk today, sorry. In the side, this is basically like if he manages to get one of his big things like Ryukaki, that will beat all things. Or most importantly, Vampire Dragon on the field, we can at least keep it in check as long as he until he finds back row removal, so that's very good. And finally, 3 of Widespread Ruin. This can be used to deal with stuff like Spirit Reaper. This can be used to deal with his big things, like stuff like Vampire Dragon obviously wants to be attacking. And even if he wants to crash into some of our things, if we don't want to beat over the turtle and we don't have the means to actually deal with it, having something like Widespread Ruin is set, and if he isn't thinking about it and he wants to crash into one of our bigger things to get it going, then being able to Widespread Ruin that is obviously going to be very good. But it's unfortunately it's the attack position monster with the highest attack, so if he has other things, it's probably turtles with 1200 is not going to be the biggest thing. Then for the side deck, like stuff that we didn't already cover, we just have 2 of Sabersaurs and 1 of Galahad. I'm gonna decide which I like more, so these are just here as generic level 4 bodies that are also good beast sticks if we need those. 2 Sonic checks if we feel like we need more walls. Like I said, like 1900s is awkward because Zombie Master can beat over it, and hell, even Pyramid Turtle. So that's why I'm not too fond of it, but I want to have it here just in case I feel like it. A single Synchro boost, the attack boost isn't really relevant because anything that isn't throw Synchron can't really beat over things with it out of our tuners. But we can also use it on non-tuners if we need to be playing around with level modulation. We have a 1 of Warrior Returning Alive because getting something like Junk Synchron back is going to be obviously very powerful. But since Jeexx has access to what's his face, multiple things to summon things out of our graveyard as well as Book of Life. I don't know how consistent things will be staying in our graveyard, so that's why it's only 1 of. A single Limit Reverse. This is basically for our small weenies. We can resummon them back. It's a Call of the Hunter for our weenies. And finally 2 of Dust Tornado, just if we feel like we need more back row removal for stuff like Bottomless and the Card of Safe Return and Zombie World. Finally, for our extra deck, we have Road Warrior, which is our big beat stick. It needs 3 monsters and a specific tuner, and it's a level 8, so it's gonna be very hard to get on the field. But if we get it on the field, it can help us thin our deck, which is nice, and it can also, like, this can find, a most relevant thing that it can find is Sasuke Samurai. If Jeexx ends up setting things, we can just pop it with this, but also we can just use it to get stuff like Quillbolt out of our deck if we want to. But most importantly, it's just the biggest thing that we have, and it can actually beat over everything Jeexx has. We just need to obviously then deal with Ryukaki, so it doesn't get popped. Herbalium is our level 7. It's generic and inflicting battle damage to Jeexx while he has 4 more cards in his hand. Make one card at random goes on the top of his deck. I'll cover this last. Junk Warrior, level 3. We make this with Junk Synchron. Probably will never see the attack boost, which is unfortunate, because if it was 2500, this would be very good, like even by default, but 2300 is just such an awkward amount of attack because of Red Eye Zombie Master. And we have Gaia Knight, the Force of Earth. The reason why we have this here is I was talking with Jeexx, and we agreed that I am allowed to run this. This was in the 2008 starter deck, and the reason why we include it here is because we're never going to see it again. It's not a good card, but it does give me access to level 6s, which I can make using Road Warrior with one of our level 4s. Or if I want to be a freak, Road Warrior and 2 other things, but at that point, why not just make Road Warrior? Sorry, Road Synchron. But yeah, this is basically to have another level here, and it's a vanilla. It's a level 2600 attack vanilla. I don't even know why it's 2600 and not 23, because I think that's what Gaia is. But regardless, it's there to work as an additional level. And We kind of agreed that this deck is probably not as great, so it doesn't hurt to give us a single vanilla to be playing here. But yeah, I think it's an interesting deck. Like I said, I'm mostly worried about just like the zombie world is gonna have probably more consistency, and the problem with our breakpoints for attack is also like it's gonna probably even have more punching power, which like I feel like that's my biggest what I'm most afraid of is, are we going to be able to just close out games if we get going? Because if we don't get going and Jeexx gets going with like 2 card of safe return, we're not going to be able to play the game. So it'll be interesting regardless to see how a how a new starter deck matched up to an older structure deck. It's been a year at this point, but yeah, you get the gist of it. So it'll just be interesting to see how this goes, and hopefully we still remember how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, even though it's been a week break. But yeah, sorry for rambling a lot. My thoughts were just jumbled since I lost my routine for not doing this in a week, and hopefully we'll be doing more snappy ones once again next week. Regardless, hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed the deck breakdowns, and we'll see you in the dueling zone next. What is up, ladies and lads, and welcome back to the Historic Yu-Gi-Oh! Learning journey. That was sloshed intro. Sorry, there was a week break. I was sick with the C word, so that's why I still sound a bit off, but I'm mostly recovered, although my knee is messed up. But you know, that's a story for another day. We've been talking about getting old, and now I'm like first sick, and then my joints are hurting, and not a good look. But it's another structure slash starter deck episode. Bro, I'm struggling today.
You got this.
Structure starter episode today, so I'm gonna be playing the 2009 5D starter with 1 card from the earlier one in the extra deck, and Jeexx is gonna be the zombie world deck, which is at this point like at least 6 years old or something.
I don't think it's that old, but you're not far off.
Yeah, I think it was like a year or something. But yeah, regardless, how do you feel today, Jeexx? We haven't touched the game in a week, so I feel like literally everything that I've gained throughout the week, so I've completely forgotten how the game works.
I honestly feel very refreshed for the fact that I have not played Yu-Gi-Oh! In a week. Felt very, very freeing, if you will.
Fair enough. But
it's like getting rid of an addiction again, like quitting
true.
League of Legends.
Yeah, funny that we were talking about that, but I'm falling back into MMOs, so.
Oh no.
Oh, somebody's falling out of an addiction and someone's getting into one, so it's.
Hang in there, my guy. You got this.
I'll try my best, but let's get to it. Sorry for the very lengthy intro. Let's get to it.
Yeah. No.
I still remembered.
Fuck.
That.
He still remembers the secret tech. Just click paper.
Just click paper, and I am running 43 cards because I'm an indecisive piece of shit.
Yeehaw.
Well, this is a hand that exists in this video game.
And it is it? Is it? Yeah.
I think I'll start by first going into my main phase. I will normal summon a goblin attack force.
A goblin attack force, yes, eh?
Set 2 cards in the back row, and I will pass.
Okay, I will go. Stand by main.
And yeah, to the audience, this is the card that was. This is basically only in the 2008 starter deck, so that's why we included it here. It's not a good card. It does give me a level that I otherwise don't have for the synchros, though, and it's our only way of maybe seeing it, so that's why I have it here. Now.
Oh boy.
Pyramid Turtle exists.
Pyramid Turtle does exist, and that's like the only card in your entire deck that can run over it.
Yeah. But the thing is that if I run over a Pyramid Turtle, there's a very good chance that I get bopped by. Well,
bopped by what?
Something very big. But luckily for us, we have a Sasuke Samurai, so I would like to normal summon that.
Did not remember this card exists. Yeah, go for it.
It's a pretty good card. I would like to proceed to the battle phase.
Yep, that's fine.
And I would like to attempt to swing at the face down with Sasuke.
The Spear Reaper.
Oh, it's a Reaper. I forgot that card existed. Now the thing
I got that
is,
skill.
do I swing with my attack force?
You're gonna lose it if you do. Yes. Don't hold back.
And then it will get set to defense and has to remain there until the end of my next turn. And yeah, I think I'll pass on that.
I would like to go standby main. I would like to normal summon Paladin of the Cursed Dragon.
That
Is
is
this acceptable?
quite big.
Yeah?
Yes.
That is okay?
Yes.
And I would like to attack the Goblin Attack Force.
When you declare the attack, I will flip up Scrap
Iron
Scarecrow.
Okay, okay.
And it'll get
I
set
would
back.
like to set 2 cards, and I would like to activate Card Destruction.
Ooh. Yep, that's pretty good. So you draw 1 and I draw 2. So I am pitching Tribute to the Doomed as well as a Quillbolt Hedgehog.
Okay, perfect. And I would like to activate Card of Safe Return.
Yep.
And then activate Book of Life.
Oh, getting back the Reaper.
I'm getting back the Reaper in a defense position and banishing your Quillbolt.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. And then I get to draw 1 card, baby. Woo! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
That is what it's all about.
And then I would like to pass.
Alrighty. I graciously accept the turn. And You have a lot of back row, which is scary.
I do.
That is certainly quite terrifying. Alrighty. I think what we will do
It's Synchro Summon.
is we will normal summon this X-Saber Air Bellum from our hand. Is that acceptable? I'm assuming that means yes.
Yeah, go for it. Why not?
And then... Oh, that feels so bad.
Is it time for a level 7 or level 5?
Well, the problem with the level 5 is that it might be a card that specifically needs Junk Synchron.
Oh, yeah.
And the level 7 is not very good. But I still do think that this is probably what I want to do. Is it? It is. We will Synchro Summon using Air Bellum and Goblin Attack Force. And we will go into X-Saber Bellum.
I will, in response, activate Bottomless Trap Hole.
Yep, and nothing on that, so it will get banished.
Actually, it gets destroyed and sent to the graveyard and then banished.
Yes, but we are skipping a step there to make things easier. Okay. Paladin summoned from my grave. Stuff that's destroyed. Yeah. Reaper's so annoying. Yeah. I'm gonna lose that stuff anyways. I think I will do this. So I will activate Tribute to the Doomed. I will target Spirit, actually.
If you target Spirit Reaper, I mean, Spirit Reaper can't wall you and discard every single card you draw from now on. It's kind of a good deal when you think about
It
it.
is quite a good deal. Actually, okay, you know it's in my hand, but I actually think this is better.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So, okay, it doesn't make sense here, but does it? You know what my one of my sets is? Honestly, I'm going to activate Rush Recklessly.
Rush recklessly.
I'm going to target your Spirit Reaper with the Rush.
No.
Then we will set
Holy.
Sasuke in defense, just to stem the bleeding a little bit, and we will set a card in the back row and pass.
Okay, okay. I will activate Terraforming
Yep.
to search my deck.
Actually, honestly, I think.
Okay.
Hold that thought. I think I will Magic Rain.
Yeah, go for it.
So no spells in hand, or you don't want to use them. I don't
And I
remember
would
how much
like.
back row destruction the Zombie World has, but
Don't remember, and doesn't matter. Don't worry, don't worry.
mm-hmm.
I'm going to summon Paladin of the Cursed Dragon.
Yep.
And then I would like to attack using the Paladin of the Cursed Dragon.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I do for the first one. I'll do this, and then for the second one, nothing I can do about that. So Sasuke
Yep.
is dead.
Then main phase 2, I will special summon Sasuke Samurai in defense on my side of the field.
Ooh, it's
Then
not a zombie monster though.
it's not. Oh yeah, I forgot. I
Yes,
forgot that this requires me to actually have. Yeah, never
yeah.
mind. It's fine. That's fine. I will activate Book of Life instead, and I will then banish from your graveyard your only tutor monster that's currently in there, in case
Yep.
you somehow get something to summon that with. And then I would like to draw one card. Then I
Book
will
of Life
set
is so
one card.
good.
Pass.
Oh, jeez. This is lovely.
Is it time?
It is very much not time.
Oh, I kind of fucked up actually. I should have.
I will set 2 cards and pass.
Can I banish Sasuke Samurai instead?
Oh, you can, sure.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
nothing has happened here yet, so that's perfectly
Yep.
fine.
It just kind of hit me that, oh, yeah, true. That's probably a better idea. Because you can't just junk sync card into Junk Warrior. 300.
I will stop the Spirit Reaper, I guess, so I can get rid of it at the very least. And then I
Target
will.
attacking monster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then
yeah, I forgot it targets it.
on the second one, we'll Widespread Ruin.
Okay, okay.
I need to stem the bleeding until I can find something.
And then 1.9k.
And then once again for the last one, I have nothing. No. Bro, Scrap Scarecrow is at least like it's doing things in this game.
It's doing work. That's what it is doing for sure. Yeah. Baiting it.
Scarecrow.
Passing.
Oh my fucking god! There is no way.
Don't worry, we're both kind of screwed right now.
All right. Tribute to the Doomed on your Paladin of the Cursed Dragon, pitching the third copy of Tribute to the Doomed that I have in my hand.
Okay.
And then I will flip summon Skull Angel.
Okay.
And I will draw a card. Battle phase, I will beat you down with my Skull Angel for 900 points of damage. And we'll go main 2 and pass.
Soul Taker, baby.
You bastard. My Skull Angel is dead.
I don't like this game.
This game is trash. Start turn.
I hate this.
Alrighty then, chat room.
Is it time for Junk
I
Warrior?
will summon Junk Synchron. And with the effect, I will special summon from my grave Skelangel. Imagine if I had Quillbolt with this, like, that would be great.
That would be big.
Anything of these?
No.
Now what you have, now you're gonna have the second trap hole for this one. And we will go into Junk Warrior.
Yeah.
And no trap hole?
No.
Damn. And doesn't gain anything. Okay, yeah, but we are being real productive here.
Aha! I activate Zombie World.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw 3 Zombie World in a row now.
True. I think at this point I probably just put you on the clock. Normal summon Dragon Dwelling in the Cave. You. This game is ass. Oh my god. I will normal summon Junk Synchron.
Oh no.
Skelangel, I'll skip a step, get the back, and another Junk Warrior. Now the problem here is this is Turtle. Turtle gets
Probably
you
not.
whatever it gets, and then that thing is too big for me to get over.
Is it?
I think it's 24.
Oh, it's maybe it's real cocky. Maybe it doesn't matter anymore because it's real cocky and it doesn't gain the thing now.
If it isn't Turtle, I put you on next turn is loose. If it is Dragon, the shit part is I can't remember what the effect of Dragon was.
It's Goyo Garden.
Gotcha.
But for zombies.
There also is the world where there's a Spirit Reaper and nothing happens. I think Curiosity might kill the cat. Junk Warrior in the set.
It is Pirate Turtle,
It
baby!
is Turtle, so
yeah!
Zombie Dragon. That'll be 100
Just-
points too big.
Let me think.
Oh? I mean, yeah, I guess there's a world where you just get Spirit Reaper because I can't get over it.
You don't have anything to destroy this one. You have to swing into it.
I don't really want you thinning your deck, though.
That's the thing. This does the same thing, but I have more agency if I do this.
Yeah. I mean, do I believe that I'll get a way to non-combat remove this next turn? I mean, you can always
You don't have anything like that anymore.
Because, like,
you
use
used all
3
three of your...
tributes.
Yeah.
And
there's no way that Widespread Ruin is going to hit that. And you don't have Widespread Ruin set anyway.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I mean.
I think I will swing into the second one as well.
Okay, and then I will special summon for that Zombie Dragon.
Zombie. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, then we'll go main 2 and we'll put not set. We will
Defense.
Put Dragon Dwelling in the cave in defense and we'll pass.
Okay. I'm gonna activate a Pot of Avarice.
Ooh, yikes. Yeah,
that's
good.
actually the real reason why I did that. Because I was like, I'm gonna fuck right now. 5.
Yeah, that's... Man.
Well. I will normal summon Zombie Master. And I will send from my hand to the graveyard Paladin of the Cursed Dragon to special summon from your graveyard a zombie monster.
Mm-hmm.
Which happens to be Goblin Attack Force.
Yep.
Yay! I could have sworn that card from Safe Return worked on either player's board, but it's whatever. That's a problem, but like this is a legitimate problem right now. But
Oh yeah, yeah. It doesn't draw if you summon from my grave.
yeah. And then I will attack the first Junk Warrior.
Yep, they will crash.
Yep. And then I will attack the other one.
Yeah, this is obviously the one that I must
Yeah,
scarecrow.
Yep. Exactly. And then I will simply pass.
Wow.
Wow.
Let's go battle phase.
Yeah.
Level 4 lower zombie. Let's swing into zombie dragon and let's rush recklessly. The one out and we got it.
Oh.
Yes, 600 and then we'll go
Yep.
main 2 and they actually want to. I guess it doesn't matter. Well, set a card and pass.
I will go standby main. I will activate card of safe return. I will discard from my hand Paladin of the Cursed Dragon to special summon Paladin of the Cursed Dragon to draw two cards.
Yep.
To activate my card of safe return, to activate my Book of Life, to special summon
Shit.
my Zombie Dragon,
That's
to banish
such a
your
disgusting
Junk Warrior,
card.
to draw 3 cards.
Bro, Book of Life being a monster reborn that also gets rid of your opponent's resources is so gross.
Yeah. Then I will normal summon Paladin of the Cursed Dragon, and I will special summon from your graveyard Goblin Attack Force, because it's a zombie monster and it's been destroyed in battle. And then because Goblin Attack Force is a zombie monster, no, that doesn't work. Never mind. That's a tribute summon. My bad, my bad. But yeah, that's a board.
That is certainly a board.
That is a board. I am aware, and then I will trade Junk Warrior into Goblin Attack Force once again.
Yep.
Yep. Then I will attack into the face down using Red Eye Zombie Dragon.
Yep. I will do this. I think this still gets revealed to you, right?
Nope, it doesn't because the attack gets
Oh
negated.
yeah, it's negated.
It's on the declaration.
It's a hedgehog.
Quillbolt, yep. And then I will set 1 card and pass.
Well, we I found the out once, but I think it'll be.
I don't think there's another out for this.
I think it'll be a little bit more difficult this time around.
It's okay. This is still technically walling it.
Yeah, I mean, for now I can scrap iron the thing that's big and that way do something. But it's like, yeah, how will we get through this? Like later on is a question. But yeah, I'll just pass.
I will stand by main. I'm gonna discard Pyramid Turtle to special summon Paladin of the Cursed Dragon from the graveyard and draw 3.
I'll just win by deck out.
Yeah, we'll just win by a deck out. That's actually kind of realistic.
At this point, honestly, like I think that's the play.
I will sack my Paladin of the Cursed Dragon to tribute summon Red Eye Zombie Dragon. And I don't think that's a deck out angle anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I will simply attack.
Yeah, I'll just do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus
that
Christ.
Takes over the game, man.
Yeah, it does. And I did feel like when I was thinking of these, like I did think like Zombie World is probably gonna be better, but it's like, bro, like Monster Reborn that rips your opponent of resources, especially in the context of this when I have stuff that I, like Junk Synchron that actually wants things to be in the grave is pretty devastating.
Yeah, that is horrifyingly strong, I'd say. And I'm honestly baffled how fast that like swung.
I mean, yeah,
like it looked really good for you for like 3 turns, 4 turns.
Yeah, the problem with this deck is you don't have the punching power. That's the problem here. But yeah, I'm because at the start it was really boring, so I'm happy that it at least turned around to be a pretty interesting game.
Yeah.
towards the end, so that's nice. So let's go side for game 2. Right, a lot of meticulous thinking, but I think this is fine. I still think I would like to go first.
Awesome.
So, best of luck. And I think we will start with a simple T-pose and pass.
So that's the Raiko, right?
Yeah, that is Raiko.
I am going to play Cold Wave.
Ooh, all right.
Until the end of your next turn, neither of us can activate
Until
or
your
set.
next turn. So during my next turn, I cannot.
Oh, yeah. Until like the end of your next turn, the beginning of that's yeah. I would have thought it would say until the end of your opponent's next turn.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, no next turn. So basically, for the rest of this turn and then me during my turn, we can't use spells or traps.
Yeah. Then I will set one card.
Yep. And all right. We will start by flip summoning Skull Angel and drawing a card.
The utility.
The utility is there. Then we will.
I can't believe it.
I mean, that's gonna be turtle.
He's a turtle though. Why would I play Cold Wave and then set one card? What do you mean?
Like,
huh?
You set a card and you Cold Wave, so it is absolutely turtle.
Nah. It can't possibly be that I didn't want you to tribute to the duel with my turtle. What do you mean? No
so
way.
Yeah, we will. I think I'll simply pass. If you set, I don't even know. If you set Zombie Master, then shame on me.
Well, it isn't Zombie Master, but I'm gonna activate Zombie World.
Okay.
I'm gonna normal summon Zombie Master, and then I'm gonna activate Card Destruction.
Well, that's quite unfortunate. So at least I'm. So you're drawing 2. Okay. Yep. I'm drawing 3, but I am pitching Tribute to the Doomed, Junk Synchron, Tribute to the Doomed number 2.
Is it the third one too?
And a creature swap.
Oh, that would have been good. That would have been real fucking good.
And draw 5.
Oh, there's no play here though. Fuck. Well, I'm just gonna go swing. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! I will pop your master, and then I will lose my Skull Angel and take 3 hundo.
I am gonna freak the fuck out.
Set a card, buddy. Set a card, set a card, and set a card.
I see. I would like to change my Perimeter to defense, and I would like to set a card, and I will pass.
Right.
Well.
I like your play so much, actually, that I think I'll also set a card and pass.
You are also a man of culture, I see.
Yes, we are.
I will pass.
This is some great Yu-Gi-Oh!
We're back at this again.
Well, I will normal summon.
Yeah.
Sasuke Samurai.
No, not again.
Battle
How can this be?
And we will swing into this thing.
Not my Spirit Reaper.
Well, we meet again.
We meet again.
And I will pass.
Okay. I will simply stand by main, pass.
All right.
You're gonna have to kill the Pyramid Turtle eventually, buddy.
We can sit here, you know.
We're not gonna sit here. Okay.
Let's put Sasuke to defense. Let's flip summon a Skull Angel.
Oh no!
Draw a card.
Oh no! Stay on page. Okay.
And you know what? It's never gonna happen again.
What?
So, we will normal summon a road synchron. And we are going to synchro summon using road synchron, Skull Angel, and Sasuke Samurai. And we are going to go into a road warrior.
The only person who has ever in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh ever played Road Warrior.
And then once per turn, I can spell summon a level 2 or lower warrior machine type monster from my deck. So with that, I think we will get... I mean, I do no idea. We have so many different plays that we can make here. And I think I'll get a hedgehog.
No. Okay.
Another thing is,
Wait, when this card is used as a synchrometal for what the I didn't even know that has that.
yeah, it's a level 2 if it's not 4.
Okay, that's
Road
still
warrior.
shit. Then
I get rid of one turtle.
you get another
You
turtle
get-
out on the
Yeah,
field.
probably just another turtle. Yeah, I get rid of that. Eventually, there's Spirit Free, but like, Road Warrior is already on the field, so at least you can't get rid of it with Hole. But there are still like 10 million things that you can use to get rid of it. But I'm interested to see what is. I mean, I summoned Road Warrior. I think I've already won in my mind. So let's swing that turtle.
Okay,
I'm
let me
assuming this is just
double check
another
something.
turtle.
I would like to special summon another turtle.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Nothing else can swing, so we'll go main 2. We will set yet another back row, and we will pass.
I would like to go standby main,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to go in to attack with my turtle,
Yeah.
and I would like to attack the Road Warrior.
On your attack declaration, I would like to
Yes.
widespread ruin your turtle.
Thank you. I would like to activate Pot of Avarice.
Yep, that's fine. Now?
It's fine?
Yep, that is fine.
Okay.
That's a lot of cards in your hand, which is scary.
I'm gonna set one card. I'm gonna set another card.
It's
And
gonna be
then
another fucking turtle.
Hey! I'm
I
losing.
like that one little bit. I think. Do I think? We don't think. I think I'll set another card and set another card and don't want to swing is the question. They had 2 turtles. You drew 2. What are the chances that you draw into the 3rd turtle? And if it's a Spirit Trooper, I think I'd at least like to know. So I think it makes sense for me to swing.
You're attacking.
I am attacking. Okay, gotcha. And since this rules now, I guess I will go ahead and thin my deck and we'll summon another hedgehog here.
Okay.
Who needs
I
space on
see.
your board, you know? I'm just trying to make a more
Yeah.
impressive board than you had last time.
Dude, I've drawn 3 zombie worlds.
Nice. I mean, you can activate them and send the others to the grave if you'd like.
I can also set it and send the other one to the grave too.
That is also true.
And that would have been good with Ryukoki, you know?
Okay, you're just passing.
I'm just passing.
At the end of your turn, rush recklessly on your Reaper.
Yeah.
All right. Let's flip summon a dragon dwelling in the cave. Let's put these quill bolts to attack. And I guess let's start whaling. So let's go direct up to attack 1600. What's the 2959 total? Then we go main 2 and why don't we set another card, you know? And obviously my board is full, so warrior effect is kind of redundant.
I'm gonna activate card of safe return.
On that, I think we will
Fuck you.
magic drain.
I'll activate card of safe return.
Yeah. One of them is.
Fuck you. No, it's not.
Okay, I pitched that.
I'm getting both of them.
Why did you pitch for the other one?
Because I know you have another one.
I do not.
Okay, you don't have another. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Like I said, I have 2 zombie worlds.
You can keep it, man.
I can keep it. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Let's see. Let's think. Do I even have a way to deal with this right now? I mean, I kinda do, but I kinda don't.
You can draw into your outs.
I'm gonna normal summon Zombie Master. Discard my Pyramid Turtle.
Before you discard anything, I think this is the right play. I think I'll pop a Zombie Master with Raigeki Break. Yeah.
That was the most set of bullshit draws that I've ever had.
Yes.
Like holy fuck.
First you got like so much gas into tank, and then the next game is just dead draw after dead draw.
Like the biggest thing was that like the card destruction gave me nothing. It gave me another zombie world, and it gave me, I think the other one was like a card of safe return.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I can't do shit with this right now.
Yeah, it's very like the deck is very feast or famine, because like if you have your gas pieces, then you're basically playing a modern Yu-Gi-Oh deck. But if you don't, there's nothing, because like there aren't that many good monsters in the deck either. So I mean, there are good monsters, but you don't have that many of them. So it's like if we just get into like basically a top deck war, then it's gonna be hard. I mean, the stars aligned that I got a road warrior, so I'm happy about that.
That's it.
Then you're going first. Are you sure?
I went first. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to set one. Baby.
All right. You wouldn't set a bait in game 3. Tribute to the fucking Doomed, because it's once again in my hand, and I will pitch for it.
There's literally no other play I have in this turn.
Yeah. I think. I'm not sure, actually. Honestly, I think.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And the question is, do I want to be like Giga Greed?
Yes.
I think it's fuck yeah. Normal summon Air Golem, swing for 1600 and discard a card.
If you hit the right card, that's just an instant. I'll just scoop. No, that's wrong. Like if you just hit the right card, I'm gonna scoop. And I want you to guess which one that is.
Oh well, you know.
4. Let's go.
Let's go. I hit the Rook Hockey. It's so powerful.
It's way too strong. Mega buff.
Surely it will not come back with a.
We'll do this, and I will do this, and I would like to special summon this, and then I would like to go into battle phase. I will attack using the turtle.
Okay. So
send the turtle to 400. I don't discard. Summon the turtle.
Yep.
Take 400.
Yep.
Summon the turtle.
If you drew another Pot of Avarice, I'm gonna be livid.
Yeah, there we go. And
so
then
I know. Actually, no. Yeah, I know the cards in your hand. Discard Destruction and the.
and I will attack into it using that. That was 400 more. By the way.
Yep, 800.
Yeah.
So I know you
And
have
then
card
I will.
destruction and gotcha.
Yeah. Well, you technically don't know that, so
I mean,
you don't know that technically.
technically I don't. Yeah. Well,
Tribute to the Doom top
this
deck,
this is
baby. Did I get
this is why this
outclassed?
is why you never grade.
Oh, didn't even get outclassed this time. I'm sorry to hear that. I am going to discard my Spirit Reaper to special summon Pyramid Turtle.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will attack into the face down.
Widespread ruin.
Outclassed, baby.
It is a penguin soldier. I'll just bounce both of your monsters.
Nice. Nice. That's good. That's good. And then I would like to normal summon Zombie Master. Discard a turtle to special summon a turtle and then pass. Because I had a normal summon.
We're having
Woo!
fun here.
I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh no.
At least I get to do something, you know. But
Yeah.
it ain't great. It ain't great.
Nope, not at all. You don't want to hit the turtle?
I think I think there will be another monster that will come out of the turtle that will just put me out of my misery anyway. So I think I'm good.
I'm gonna go into attack. Swing with the turtle.
Yeah, 1100.
11, lose 1100 life points to special summon. What to special summon?
The world is your oyster.
This thing, and then attack into it.
Yep. And I lose a hundo.
And then I will simply pass. Where are my book of lives? I have 3 of them!
Holy fuck!
Did you just attribute to the doomed?
Normal summon.
Or another junk synchron?
Quillbolt Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Activate creature swap.
Oh my god, I got fucking. This is so fucking.
Yeah. Battle phase. Swing over it. For 1600 in the pass.
1600. Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. I will activate Marionette Might to yoink it back.
Yep. You get it.
And then I will activate. I will summon Zombie Master, and I will discard this to draw 1 card.
Yep.
You do the same.
Draw 1.
And then I will send. What will I send? It's not gonna. It's gonna be enough. I will discard 1 card.
Yeah.
And I will special summon Zombie Master, and that's GG.
636. Yeah, it's
6,000 damage.
exactly.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Ah! How did this become like this? What happened?
I mean, bro, I don't know, but I'm just happy I got a game because holy shit, that deck is so fucking broken. Like, actually.
Yeah, most of these decks feel like the starter deck feels like it's either not gonna do anything or it's just you could have just removed every single synchro card from this deck, had a deck that functions better than the synchro variant.
Because it's like the synchros are just so fucking dog water.
Like,
Because
if you just have this as your like 15 card core in there or 18 card core in there, you can just kind of shit on your opponent. Not even like not creature swap, not a 3, but like it just feels like what the fuck.
Also, funny enough, that was my one-off creature swap. I played another on the side, but it was literally there because like it's only there to exactly get Zombie Dragon.
Oh.
But yeah, like I mean, it's a more modern deck, but it's still like starter deck. Like it's
if you had better targets for Road Warrior, or if Road Warrior could summon Road Synchron, maybe it would be something. But
like Road Warrior, the effect doesn't matter. It's a synchro that lives through Zombie Dragon. That's the thing, because like the things that it can get are fucking Junk Synchron, which why would I ever do that? Quillball Hedgehog, which okay, once again like it thins my deck, sure. And then like Sasuke Samurai, which is actually like good in some
But
scenarios.
Sasuke
But
Samurai isn't a machine, right? Because it's a lever. Oh,
it's
warrior or
warrior or
machine. My,
machine, yeah. Yeah,
my
that's
bad.
the thing. But
You could
like the
summon Tuningware with that. Hmm? Hmm? It's
there are
not in the
many
deck.
things that I can summon, but like yeah, it's the synchro pool is just so awful, which is the problem because like
Yeah.
that, like Herbellum dying to Zombie Dragon is so ass. Like this thing being 2200 is so fucking dog shit.
Yeah. If it was 2.4k or even 2.5k, trading with Zombie Dragon wouldn't have been too horrible. But
Yeah,
honestly, I
that's
think
a,
the bigger problem is the fact that Gaia Knight is difficult to go into.
yeah.
So that causes more issues.
I mean, technically it wasn't even in the starter deck as well, but so it's whatever. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's just like this deck is just so incredibly inconsistent because you just have a no punching power. You have
Yeah.
Goblin attack force, and then all the stuff that you need to go Giga minus to go into that then gets Giga walled by either half of your deck or just dies.
Like the fact that a single pyramid turtle is effectively a wall, even at this stat line, is a testament to how honestly disgusting that it can be.
Yeah, and even if you can swing over, it's just like I don't know. It can get so many broken cards because like even okay, Rukoki is whatever, but the thing about that is it kills my entire deck. Like it
Yep.
at least trades with everything because it just like trades into warriors. Zombie Dragon just gets you. I mean, it's Zombie Dragon is just Goyo with 200 less attack when Zombie World is on the field, and then for a Spirit Reaper, it just walls everything as long as I get into like few of the specific back row or Penguin Soldier. So yeah,
Yeah.
it ain't great. It ain't great, but I'm happy we got 3 games. Although the second one was because you just had dead draw after dead draw. But
I'm still impressed how fast I drew all of my zombie worlds.
mm-hmm.
Like I shuffled my deck. I shuffled 5 monsters into my deck, and I draw 2 zombie worlds right after that. And it's just what?
Yeah, I wonder
How?
what was in these because I wonder like if this was like a combination of like both the starter decks, would that even have
I,
changed anything? Cause
I
like
do think so.
the
Yeah.
first one had not like great monsters, but it did have Marauding Captain and Exile Force. Those are like the two that actually matter.
Yep.
But for like what's his face?
And also
For
for
like spell traps,
traps.
you have Smashing Ground, which is great. Like Threatening Roar even like can be good. Trap Hole, Sakuretsu, Divine Wrath, Seven Souls Bandit. Well, not
Threatening
probably
Roar.
not even. I don't think I would have ran it at more than maybe one copy of this because like all the spells are what I was scared of. There's basically like Bottomless was the only trap, but like I don't
You
know.
even have 2.1k walls. Like technically, you have really
I mean, yeah,
strong
you
like
have
monsters.
Renjay there, but like Renjay or a Dwelling Dragon, it's basically the same thing as like the breakpoints. The 100 breakpoint doesn't matter
Yeah.
because you don't you're it's Zombie Master, and then the next then you have a Paladin, but then the next thing is everything is at 24, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and even if you take my Goblin attack force, it doesn't matter like whether it's Renge or Dragon, both get beat over. So
Oh, there's also actual like beat sticks in here. You can get stuff like Darkblade. So you could actually have a thing that can kill Zombie Master.
yeah, Dark Blade would have been nice, I guess. I don't know, maybe. I mean, it definitely like I think would have been closer, but I don't know if that would have been enough. there would have been like definitely a few cards, and obvious stuff like Exiled Force is just incredibly good.
There's
Especially,
also Symbols of Duty.
yeah, that's true.
I would totally have said that because I thought Magna Drago was also in this one. Oh, and there's also Sonic Chick,
Sonic Chick
which
is
is
also in this one. I had two of them in
oh
the
okay,
side,
okay.
but I just didn't feel like signing into it because I mean, uh, you're finding Zombie Master very consistent. As I figured, like I don't
Yeah.
think it's worth it.
Oh, Mystic Tomato. Mystic Tomato is a good one too.
Yeah, Tomato and Turtle were in here.
Yeah. I don't think UFO Turtle is as good because I don't think you have that many high value fire monsters. But like for dark monsters, being able to search for well junk synchron first and foremost, I guess that's a pretty good trade,
Junk
I'd say.
Synchron goes immediately on the board, so I mean, yeah, you get a tuner out of that, but you don't get the special from
No,
Grave. So if you don't have stuff like Quill Vault, then it's kind of whatever.
but then you also have to keep in mind that you can technically get another normal summon because if that's set face down, for example, you can just go into tomato,
Yeah, that is
and
like
then
yeah. There's always you always have the play of like going recruiter into another recruiter, which is obviously very good. It definitely would have been better, but I don't know. Uh, Even with that, like it would have been just a lot, and then like going over the deck, I feel like would have been obviously like that wouldn't have been super long because you had two decks to cover. So I think this was like fine enough. It was, but it was also like just fun seeing like when it's a more modern at this point starter deck versus like an older structure than like how things go. But that's also why we wanted to pick Zombie World. It was kind of like Zombie World was for the circumstances, just a fitting thing because it like the decks around it at the time that we would have done it with would like it would have just been a silver bullet against them, and given the theme and like how much potential there was like for punching power in the deck, there was also like the part like it's probably gonna hang pretty well with a newer deck in. It definitely did. But yeah, I think that's all of my thoughts about this. We got to see some more synchro. I think thus far we have always seen a synchro summon in all of our synchro episodes, so hopefully we can keep that up.
that's it's kind of funny when you think about it.
It is
The
like
fact that
I did not expect that to be that way because it's been what 3 episodes now, I think. Yeah,
yeah,
and every time we have seen at least a synchro hit the field, which is very dope.
whereas I think with fusions it took like 3 episodes to see the first fusion.
I mean, yeah, we probably saw like 3 fusions, 4 fusions total in all of
We
those
saw,
episodes. So yeah.
I think we saw Chimera Tech, Cyber Twin Dragon, Thunder Giant,
Did we see Cyber
and
Twin? I didn't even
I
remember.
think we saw. I think you played it,
I mean,
and then
definitely played it, but I don't remember if I got it or not. But yeah, and
uh,
then like Destiny and Dragoon.
Destiny and Dragon, yeah,
Yeah,
which was a perfect capstone. Or
yeah, that was great. That was
forget.
probably the best one. But yeah, next one is gonna be Crimson Crisis, and I think there is a turbo pack to go along with it. I
Oh
think at
boy.
this point Blackwings are dog shit, but I'll be honest, I'm probably still gonna play them.
Wait, Blackwings are in this already? What the fuck?
I mean, yes, they are in the sets. They even have like there's Gale the Whirlwind, Bora the Spear, and Sirocco the Dawn.
Oh yeah.
And the only synchro I think here, yeah, the only synchro they have here is Blackwing Armor Master. But you also have Dark Strike Fighter at level
But
7.
wait,
So
these cards are pretty good. Like the ones that are actually in here are pretty good.
yeah, it's just like you lack the like good Blackwing synchros, but
Yeah.
you have Dark Strike Fighter, which is pretty good.
Oh no! It's a good thing that we don't have any ways of abusing it.
Yep.
We hope.
And also we get like massive alien support with like 4 cards.
Yeah. We also get Dupe Frog.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's a good card. Hmm?
So you can play frogs.
Yeah. What frogs are even out right now? I don't know.
Some of them,
Uh,
I'm sure.
A Treeborn Frog is out, which is actually kind of good. And I think Unifrog is also out. Yeah, that's from Light of Destruction, but that's shit. There's also, where is it? Swap Frog, I think that came out already. No, it did not.
Also, it's funny. We get Debris Dragon, which obviously an incredibly good tuner in the set. But there are no Dragon Synchro monsters, so we cannot play it.
There are.
Are there any that we can play?
I'm pretty sure Red Dragon Archfiend Assault mode is in this. Yeah.
Oh yeah, then we
And
can
it
play
mentions Red Dragon
Archfiend.
Archfiend.
Yeah. Okay, then we can play Debris
But
Dragon.
it's still not exactly like full force or full power because of the fact that it can't really utilize its effect properly.
Yeah. It's something.
It
Also,
is, yeah,
yeah,
it
we
functions.
get a Colossal Fighter as well here. Since like at this point it's come out because it was in the first starter deck, so we can play Colossal Fighter now.
We can also play Arcanite Magician. Wow.
We're definitely gonna see that one.
That's a good card.
But
Yep.
Yeah, interesting stuff for sure. But yeah, that'll be for next time though. Hopefully we can now get back to actually weekly episodes, and I don't find myself with another sickness. It's like the Rona at one point and broken leg the other, and well, who knows what happens next week. At this point, I'm just looking forward to it. But yeah,
Knock on wood.
I will. Luckily, I have a wooden table, so we should be good. But yeah. But yeah, like I said at the start, sorry for missing a week. It obviously sucks, but I was actually deathly sick. I could not speak to save my life, so it would have been not fun. Me just silently doing things here and Jeexx being the one talking. So.
Oh, he's gonna play the Gaia the Fierce Knight. Oh my god, he summons Road Warrior, ladies and gentlemen. And then no one has ever done that in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh!
And then, like, when I flip something like Widespread Ruin. I just don't say anything. I just flip. I do. It's like doing stuff like it would have been bad. It wouldn't have been fun. So
I can see the comedic aspect in that in a way.
It would have been funny maybe for like 5 minutes, and then the novelty would run out. It's like, okay, this is annoying as shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah. It would have been funny for like 5 minutes, but yeah. After that, hell no. But yeah, regardless, hopefully you enjoyed these structure and starter deck episodes. Are always fun. So yeah, next time we'll see you for Crimson Crisis and I think a turbo pack. I'll message Jeexx so he'll know at least a day before this time that which turbo pack we're doing, and not on the day. But you know, that's a story for another time. But yeah, perfect timing. I'm starting to lose my voice. Thank you for watching, and hopefully next time I'll be properly not sick anymore. So have a good one, y'all. Thanks for watching, and sorry for the lengthy intros and outros. I'm a skater brain. Goodbye.